Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Yeni bir oyunla tekrardan karşınızdayım. Oyunumuz Sherlock Holmes Chapter One olacak. Oyunu ilk oynayışım olacak. Bakalım nasıl gidecek. Şimdiden iyi seyirler. Arkadaşlar ayrıca destekleriniz için kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayalım.
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yep.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Nasıl gideceğiz?
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Odayı bulalım bakalım. 221. Burada değil. 228. Şuraya bak lan. Güzel oyuna benziyor ama. Vaktimiz oyunu odayı bulmakla mı geçecek ya? 222 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Gidelim bakalım ne verecekler.
Hey, Sherry, just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
İçecekler. Bu
A
neymiş?
medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Medium nedir lan?
Come
Burada
on,
da
it's
mı
not like we've got anything
çıkıyor
better to do.
Konuşalım bakalım.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated.
Mumcuklar
It's
telifli
just the
değildir
truth.
inşallah
It either
ya.
is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Babacım. Sherlock da
Come
iyi
now,
ters
Sherry,
bir
what did
adamı var
he
ya.
do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving. The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Abi benim gittiğim masaya aynen.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new...
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
Bu ne lan? Aklında ne var?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Nasıl oluyor bu vaka defteri?
Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time.
Could you help me?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
May I ask you something?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Mikrofon kapalı kalmış ya. Odaklanıyoruz, konuşuyoruz. Açık kapı bulduk, girelim bakalım. Ön bahçedeki eski bir donanma subayına. Da biz yanlış yerde arıyoruz ya. Bu mu?
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Help me, please.
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Bizim adam nerede? Burada.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Buraya bir girelim. Ha.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A
Özel,
joke. A
özel.
joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I
Hadi
needed to know.
bakalım.
I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Simply.
That's me.
That's
Lord
me.
Andrew Craven. You are the real medium.
Ne çok
You
konuştun
hear
abi.
that, Emma?
Oo.
Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this
Adam
harlequin
polise
stole
güvenmiyor
it.
ki.
The only question is, where is it
Bundi.
hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Seansta ne
You
oldu?
insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Bana
How does
elmastan
a priceless
bahset.
diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Kadın
Well,
kafayı
a
yemiş.
crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Abi ne anlattı ya?
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief. Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry?
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much.
Was this
atmosphere to
covered
the
on
room.
purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a séance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not... What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. May I ask you something?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Siletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own
Ulan
eyes.
mikrofon açıkmış ya. Kapalı açıkmış diyorum ya. Konuştuklarımız şey olmadı.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry.
Good
What a tease.
day.
She'll dream about being a character of that book.
The ghost.
Surely a pleasant
sir,
dream is
I remember it
better than no
forever.
dream at all, John.
The ghost.
Oh, let's get back to
Oh,
the crime
sir,
scene.
I remember
always
it
love
forever.
seeing you explain simple things to simpletons. Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Neredeydi lan bura? Ha, şurada.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Ne yapacağız? Olayı tekrar edeceğiz. Şimdi ne diyor? Kadın mevzuyu pencereden görüyordu. Aa. Abla burada olacak. Ya medyum burada. Onayla diyelim bakalım. Olacak mı?
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
126 125 224.
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard. This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
Abi adam her şeyden anlıyor ya resimleri. Bunların dedikodularını yakalayacağız ha. Kulak ikonu nerede? Hani kulak ya? Kulak ikonu nerede? Tamam da abi kulak ikonu nerede ya?
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Hah buldum. Yaklaşmak lazımmış. Biraz çok konuk gelmiş. At. At. Balık bıçağı kullanamaz. At oğlum fiyatlar. Şef yemek çalıyor. Bana ne iş? Ana.
Lady Craven is not who...
Hiç. At. Tut. At. Tut. Tut. Aha tamam. İki otel personeli Lady Craven hakkında konuşurken duydum. Bu kadının Lord Craven'ın eşi olmayabileceğini konuşuyorlardı. Onların gördüğü kadarıyla o akşam kadın Lord Craven'i sarhoş etmeye çalışırken tetikteymiş. Bu Lady'nin balık bıçağı kullanmayı bilmediğini de fark etmişler. Vay anasını. Demek ki dostu. Ortalık 56 baboş. Oh.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that, I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Mr. Holmes'a kaldım
Help me.
pezevenk.
The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Şap.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Emma yanında mıydı? Dur lan hadi.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk
Gider
refused to
alır
give me the
anahtarı.
key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Özgürlük tabi.
An hour has passed. You
Pezevenk.
had yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I
Buraya
not
bir
surprised?
bakalım. Elmas burada.
This must be the missing diamond.
Kayıp elmas.
A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Hop, kolye mi lan bu?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the
Boğulmuş
bruises.
morluklar. Ne var başka?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Abi neye bakacağız başka? Ah,
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
fazla sığ gizli bölme.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Açtık gizli bölmeyi.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Ne diyor? Virtus avu. Takdir.
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Nasıl? Büyüye mi basacağız he? Sıra dışı. Sıradan ucuz kovan zayıf kilit.
Remarkably simple lock.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Sizi hırsızlık soruşturmasının devam ettiği konusunda bilgilendirmeliyim ama yüzük henüz bulunamadı. Hizmetçiyle Dupont'u suça karıştığına dair bir kanıt bulamadığımız için serbest bırakmak zorunda kaldık. Vakada olan gelişmelerden size haber edeceğiz. Teğmen Gavreau, Marsilya Polis Komiseri.
Someone was not happy with his post? Someone was not happy with his post?
Tamam. Şimdi odanın anahtarını vermiyordu. Herhalde onun yanına gideceğiz.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this. Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
226. Vaka defterine gidelim. Gizli mücevher. Yüzük. Medyumun 225 nolu 222 224. Burada bir şey mi buldum?
To my best student, may your music always resonate on the deepest strings of our souls. Master Anthony. To my best student, may your music always resonate on the deepest strings of our souls. Master Anthony.
125.
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Sevgili Luka, umarım malikanemi ziyaret edip bir seans daha gerçekleştirecek vaktim vardır. Kocamla senin aracılığınla konuştuğumdan beri hayatım tamamen değişmiş gibi hissediyorum. Onunla tekrar konuşmak için sabırsızlanıyorum. Ziyaretini sabırsızlıkla bekliyorum. Saygılarımla Kontes Lemor. Bu ne?
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
I'm afraid I
Kolpacıyla
can wait no
konuşalım
longer to
bakalım.
hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Gözlemle. Sağlam yorum demiş. Lord Craven dövdü tabi. Ne lan? El çabukluğu eğitimi var. Bunu nereden anlıyor? Parmaklardan. Hop. Zayıf yetersiz beslenme gibi. Ağacı. Elinde çizikler. Ayakkabılar güzelmiş. Burada mı? Yok. Çok makyaj kullanmış.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well.
Ulan
At
tam
least I can make
kolpacı
the
ya.
dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Tam kolpacı, vallahi kolpacı ya.
The spirits are silent, and so am I. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. This object simply isn't resonating with me.
Oğlum, tek tek seçeceğiz bunları.
This object simply isn't resonating with me.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Anıt.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation. Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Bin sarayı. Siyasi. Bunda, ha. Luca ile Emma önceden tanış. Luca ile Emma'nın aynı güve desenli mücevherleri ortak bir yanları olabilir mi? Şimdi taneyi birleştireceğiz ki. Orada Craven Emma ile odadaymış. Bunda şu mu? Ya. Bununla bu mu? Vaka defteri. Bayan Emma'nın bedeni. Abi. Onun ünlünü geç. Baba hizmetçiler. Luca'nın çiziklerini hizmetçiler yapmış. Luca ile kakaoda. Zihin sarayı. Bunlar da hırsız suçu hizmetçilere atmış.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Bunların odasına mı gireceğiz tekrar? Kanıt koy.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week. Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away. Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Lan boş yapma işte
Get to the
ya.
point, Mr. Holmes. Get to the point, Mr. Holmes.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Din Sarayı 2 kanıt güncellendi. C. Abi Emma Lord Craven'den çalıyormuş. Emma hırsızdı ama Lord Craven hizmetçilerin çaldığını ikna etmiş. Yolculukları boyunca hep çalmış. Allah Allah. Luca Emma'nın hırsız olduğunu bilebilir. Yolları geçmişte geçtiyse Luca Emma'nın hırsız olan düşkünlüğünü gayet iyi biliyor olabilir. Var mı bir? Katil elması bırakmış. Şunları birleştirelim. Sonra yeni bir delil. Emma'nın hırsız olduğunu ve kendi suçunu. Din Sarayı. Var mı başka birleştirecek bir şey? Hizmetçiler yapmış. Luca'yı İTKK odasına götüren hizmetçiler ona kabadayı çizikler oluşmuş. Ay yavşak olayı. Yavaş yavaş. Bakalım. Luca kilidi kolayca açabilir. İkkodeli odasının kilit sahip. Din Sarayı. Vaka defteri ne çıktı? Lord Craven'ın açıklaması.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Arkadaşlar ilk videomuz biraz uzun oldu ama bir sonrakilerde kısa tutmaya çalışacağım. Daha sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın.